Hey everyone, this is Just for again. I want to share to you one of my builds on how I play Ronin. First of all, before I start, disclaimer: this is not the best build of Ronin. This is just my personal favorite. I experiment a lot of builds. I just reroll a lot of gears, and that's the best thing about this game. Just have to experiment and stick with the build you want, or if you want, you can change it whatever you want to. So let's start. So this is my set build. You can just go back to it to see it properly. These are my techniques and gears, but I'm gonna start with techniques first. I did use my healing incense because of my Ronin charm, and next is the decrease of castability to 15%, so I can use my healing incense more often. And next is would be I gain more healing by 50%. This is actually important to all Ronins because Ronins should always survive more than other classes, because if you get down, other classes will have to go near you. Like unlike Ronin, if your teammate is down, you can just use your special. Just need to gain. You need to gain resolve faster. Uh, and of course, my Izanami is on fire so that I can deal more damage. Not more damage, more like a decent amount of damage with a lot of enemies. So that's about my techniques and my gear. I'm gonna start with Moon Katana. It's basically just a moon. I just like the moon stance, the combo of the moon, which is there's actually a combo on moon on how you do it. There's a loop combo. You need the light light heavy, then light light heavy, or light heavy heavy, or light light heavy heavy. It's up to you. It's the thing is, if you just use light attacks, the character, your class, your attack slows down. That's why I use a light light heavy combos to so that it will be a loop and it will be way more faster. Yes, it has a decent amount of melee resolve gain, and the best, and also one good thing is the ability cooldown reduction of 8%. So if I have a 15% cooldown reduction plus 8, it will be 23% cooldown reduction, which is a good thing for healing incense. And it is a burning blade, of course. It is a scorching Ronin. I need more fire, so I set my Moon Katana to a fire blade. Uh, Next will be my range weapon. Is the Forbidden Medicines, the healing medicine. I use this for healing purposes, for crowd control purposes, and yeah, the perks of it is the blast radius. I actually need to add the blast radius of it. Because if you don't, it's actually a small radius, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Status effect duration, to increase more duration to my fire, which is 15%, which is a good one. And I see a lot of people use the black powder, but for me, I like the flash bomb more because the flash bomb is actually is the best crowd control thing. Anything can use, everyone can be affected by the flash bomb. And I have a burning blade, so I can just can just set the enemies on fire when he's on stun. Especially on Tengu and the spear Onis, I always flash bang them because they're so hard to fight and they can actually kill you in 2 hit skill. So yeah, my Ronin charm. I mean, my charm is Ronin charm, of course, and the perks of it is the healing incense radius plus 91%. Oh my god! And the size of it is enormous. The size of it is actually more bigger than the circle of the defense area of survival. One of the great thing about it is that even though I go a little bit too far, I can still get healed by my healing incense because it's so big. Um, Next perk is the healing incense duration plus 28.5%, and I did check it out. It did add for like 2 to 3 seconds, which is a great thing. And one of the good thing about it is that if I have a cooldown reduction of 23% and I have incense duration addition by 28%, which is better for healing purposes, you may a lot of Ronin may focus on fire, but I still focus on healing as well. And other than that, I have also healing on my bomb, which is a also good crowd control kind of. You know, when I am in danger, I just spam my bomb to myself so I can heal it. Or if I don't have a healing sense, I can also heal my teammate with the bomb I used. Uh, so yeah, the ability of my Ronin charm is the Fire Master, which increased 25% fire damage. I don't as I heard I see some people on the Reddit that Fire Master doesn't affect your ultimate. I mean, I think it's okay because I still have the Burning Blade, I still have the Burning Kunai, which is I'm gonna explain later, and it has a it has a great amount of damage. And next, ghost weapon will be just an kunai. It increases my melee damage by 11.8% and status effect duration 11.9. So I have a status effect duration before on my range attack, which is 15%, and on my kunai it's 11%. So basically it is like 26% more duration, more fire, more damage. And yes, my kunai is on fire. Every time it hits someone, it's a sure fire attack. And my last ghost weapon is the smoke bomb. The thing about the smoke bomb is that it's also a good crowd control because if you are pinned down by the group of enemies, you can just use it, and the enemies will just stop attacking you because you're in stealth. They cannot see you. And stealth, not being stealth is also helpful for nightmare arrows. I mean, not nightmare survival, the arrows on the nightmare survival. So yeah, uh I did add a little bit of stealth attack damage on it by 15%, so I can easily kill the squishiest one. And next perk will be cooldown reduction on kill by plus 2 seconds, which is also a good thing because as soon as I hit that smoke bomb, I just kill the I always look for the guy who can always kill that, so it can reduce the cooldown for, because the cooldown of the smoke bomb is like 90 seconds, right? So if you can decrease it by 4 or 2 seconds, it will be better. The ability of my bomb is the smoke bomb is the munition, because I'm as a Ronin. Ronin is also dependent to ammo, as same as the hunter. If the hunter is dependent of long range, Ronin is dependent of short range. I mean, and the bombs are good on crowd control. The concussion bombs, the flash bomb, or the black powder bomb. I see a lot of Ronins use black powder bomb as well. It's a good thing. It's a decent a lot of damage, but for me, I always like flash bomb. But I do use black powder from time to time, depending on how I experiment the build. So that's it, guys. This is my Ronin build. This is one of my Ronin build. I would share more or experiment more. I have a lot of things to do. I've been thinking a lot of builds lately, so yeah. Sorry for my English though, guys, because I'm not from America, or I don't English isn't my first language, so I'm really sorry for that. And I don't even have a script at all. I just like doing this kind of videos anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and hope you have a wonderful day, and see you on the next video.